Hello everyone and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. Today we are doing an unboxing and a walkthrough of the Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracles by Terri Foss. Now, of course, this has, I think, been around for a couple of years, but it's new to me, so I'm excited to have it. It was a gift, and I don't have it. So I'm excited to open it up and have a little look through and start working with it. So I'm just going to open it up here. If I can. There we go. And yes, I'm using my nails. So here we go. So nice cardboard or heavy duty cardboard 2-piece box. Love that. I hate tuck boxes. I think they're awful. Anyways, we've got Witchy Moon Magic for goodness and healing. Engage with the enchanted world created by Terri Foss to ignite your hidden spiritual energy. Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle embraces the subtle shifts of Mother Nature to guide you towards manifestation of your own soul magic. Witches, black cats, owls, and ravens emerge through the ethereal lunar glow with empowering messages to deepen your intuition and help focus your intention. Includes 55 cards with luminous artwork and a 132-page guidebook with affirmations, meditations, and full moon rituals. Yay, love that. I love the fact that it's more than 36 cards. There's quite a few oracle decks out there with like 36 cards. And it's like, can you at least just like make it over 40, So anyways, this one's got considerably more than that. So that's awesome. So let's open it up. So it doesn't have there we go, is a little, it has a little bit of indent so you can get your finger in there. So plain on the inside, but as you can see, heavy duty box there. And here is the guidebook. Oh, I like that picture. There's the guidebook there. And let's see what it is. Okay, so we've got a picture of each card. Let's just start from the beginning. Introduction, connecting with your oracle, and then card insights. And we get right into it, right? No messing around, no fussing around. We're right into it. So our first card there, abundance. So we've got abundance. A little statement about it. Abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. Harvest, grateful, overflowing. We've got an intention on there. We've got the description on there. So there you go. Everything you need to know about abundance. So we've got quite a few on there. So it's nice. They've got the picture to correspond. It looks like it's in alphabetical order. Some moon. Okay, so we've got some information at the back. There we go. Addendum. We've got full moon rituals, phases of the moon, and artist author bio. Full moon rituals. We've got cleansing, card reading, intentions, moon charge outside with the moon, spells. Harness the power of that full moon. Let's see what else we have. We've got pamper yourself. Phases of the moon, so descriptions of those. We've got the new moon, waxing moon, full moon, waning moon, dark moon. Everyone forgets about the dark moon sometimes, right? So we can't see it, but it is important. We've got about the author on there. So there we go. So let's open up the cards. Okay, so I like the back. Look at that. Beautiful. Now hold on a second. I'm not going to open these ones with my nails because I'll ruin them. Okay, there we go. Managed to get the cellophane open. All right. Ooh, slippery. Good. Okay. So cardstock, here we go. They are a little bit glossy, but I would call this more like a semi-gloss. They are silky though. They are silky. I think these are going to shuffle and spread nicely. But there is the back. We've got all the moon phases all on there. Lovely. As for the thickness of the cards, they're pretty decent actually. So they're not so thin that they're going to bend your first time that you're using them, but they're flexible enough that you're going to be able to work with them and shuffle them. Cardstock, of course, is a very personal preference, but I will say these are slippery. So look at that. Wow, that's nice. So it can mean, of course, the slipperier they are, it can mean when you're shuffling them, they might slide everywhere. So just be aware of that. Now, these things are long and skinny. All right, so this is my hand. I've got fairly long fingers, so it goes up onto my middle finger. It goes up to the final knuckle there, but they aren't as wide as a normal oracle. So if I grab another oracle card from over here, they're a little bit longer, but much, oops, it helps if I line it up. There we go, but a little bit thinner. So basically, if you've got small hands, as a lot of people do, if you have small hands, this may not necessarily be the easiest for you to shuffle this way. Okay, and if you are a riffle shuffler, right, your riffle shuffle is like this. Woo! I can do it, but I don't riffle shuffle my cards. I can do it, but if you've got smaller hands, that's going to be an issue for you, right? So when all else fails, just shuffle this way, right? Skinny end up. But of course, shuffling, there's a million ways to shuffle. So there's no right way, no wrong way. So let's get looking at these cards and see what we've got. First card, abundance. We already had a look at that in black and white, but there it is in full color. We've got pumpkins, we've got magical black cats, we've got a cornucopia, we've got our little witch on there, we've got, oh, I love the little twinkle lights. I kind of want those, right? So abundance, right? A time of harvest, and of course, pumpkins and October itself, if you're in the northern hemisphere anyway, but the fall season or autumn, whenever that strikes for you, it is a time of harvest and abundance. So that's what that represents. Adventure. And it looks like we are heading out the door, choosing a door maybe. It looks like there might be more than one door there. Heading out on the path to adventure. Oh, this one's fun. Authentic. Look at that. Got a little crescent moon in there. Stars hanging from there. It looks like a crown on the moon. However, it's made of trees by the looks of it. Anyway, it's very pretty. Balance. That's gorgeous. That's a gorgeous card. Got beautiful. Very pretty. Blossom. Breathe. Looks a little stormy on that card. And so I guess it's like breathe through times of tension or breathe through the storm, that kind of thing. Celestial. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. That's so pretty. Got little dangling tendrils coming off of the moon. Beautiful colors on that. Centered. Clarity. Looking in a crystal ball. Compassion. Confidence. I'm loving all the kitty cats. Create. They're very ethereal, these cards, right? They're very ethereal, very pretty, very, the images are, I guess, I'm not an artist, but I guess abstract would probably be the best word for those. Divinity. Red Riding Hood there with our black cat. Earth, Mr. Fox. Enchanted. Very pretty. All these little colors in the background. Evolve. Monarch butterfly wings. Change, transformation. A fairy tale. Faith. Focus. Fulfillment. goddess. We've got our triple moon. We've got our little goddesses there. Gratitude, expressing gratitude to the universe. Harmony. It's very pretty, very peaceful. Hope. I'm loving the green and the purple on there. Imagine. Mr. Owl. Infinity. Joyous. Light. Love. If you've noticed on these cards with the like the faces, they don't actually really have faces. They're just kind of blank a little bit, but there's like a little bit of shape in some of them, but it's like very ethereal and not very defined. I kind of like that, right? I mean, number one, it matches the artwork on the cards themselves, but I do like sometimes not seeing faces per se. When there's some images on the cards, sometimes it makes sense, but sometimes I find they get in the way, right? So the way that the artwork is done, it's like the faces aren't getting in the way. It's not what we're looking at. We're looking at the images. We're looking at the energy, and we're feeling things flow with the card, and what the person on the card actually looks like doesn't actually matter. And so I kind of like that. We've got luminous. I'm not sure if that's a butterfly or a moth, but it could be a moth, right? Like a moth to a flame. Magical. Ooh, I like that one. Look at that. Very nice. Manifest. And that's our picture on the book itself. Meditate. Connect with the moon. Right? The moon is a wonderful energy for meditation. But look at, we've got the outline of this witch on there, and the outline of a cat, and the outline of a candle, but it's very abstract. So if you're just looking at it, you're not maybe sure what it is. It can kind of look like a little bit of a mountain or something like that, right? And then you look at it a little closer, and it's like, oh yeah, the shape actually does form a little bit. Anyways, but meditate. Mindful. Mystical. Do not, folks, be afraid of the pentagram. While people can use the pentagram for a few different things, it is typically a symbol of, they used it way back before organized religion was even formed, right? Pagans. And essentially, the points of the pentagram represent the energies of earth and spirit. So you've got so it's not a sinister symbol, as Hollywood would make you believe. So don't be afraid of using the sign of the pentagram, because anything can be sinister or evil if we intend it to be so. I can choose to make this crystal a symbol of something sinister if I want to, right? And then I can use it in that way. So don't be afraid of seeing pentagrams, okay? It is very much not traditionally associated with anything negative, all right? It's not satanic, even though they do sometimes use that for that. But anyway, so just do a little bit of homework on that, but don't just look at it as something negative. It is very powerful, though. Very powerful symbol, though. Anyways, we've got mystical there, a little bit of magical, a little bit mystical, magical. We've got nature. Lovely. Nurture. Very cozy looking card, isn't it? Peace. Positivity. Prosperity. I like her cape. It's got little bats on it. This pumpkin is carved with a cat and a full moon. This pumpkin has a crescent moon. This one has a star. I have no idea what she's holding. Maybe nothing. Purposeful. Beautiful. Radiant. Rejoice. Relax. Sit back. Light a candle. Read a book. Serenity. Oh, this little witch has a little mermaid tail. Interesting. Soulful. Oh, we have a little owlet. We have a little owlet on there. Now I wonder if this one represents the dark moon, because I don't actually see a moon on this card. Got what looks like a bee. This little baby owlet. But I don't actually see a moon, and there's a moon on every single other card, and so I'm wondering if that's what this one represents. Let's put it aside. Spirit. Connecting with spirit. Spontaneous. Success. Sweet. Tranquility. Unity. Everyone or everything coming together. White light. Wisdom. And wish. So if you want to stick with me for a minute, I'm going to quickly look at the Soulful card just because my curiosity gets the better of me. Soulful, we've got the owlet here. Happiness resides not in possessions and not in gold. Happiness dwells in the soul. Democritus. Feeling depths journey, your soul is the spiritual part of your being. Look closely to the mirror of your innermost existence and you will find your deepest, rawest, most authentic thoughts and feelings. Each memory and experience that is part of your soul is safely tucked away inside of you. Light the sparks in your soul. Be carefree. Let the colors dance wildly around you. Dig deep and your garden will flourish and bloom endlessly. Your own soul journey is very personal. Protect your internal soulful powers. You are the keeper of them. Remember, you are a wondrous soulful being who knows the best of all. Your intention says, let your magical light glow all around you. Soft stardust will dance like fireflies in the wondrous twilight sky. So it doesn't actually say what phase of the moon it's connected to, but for me, this very much feels like the dark moon. So let's pull, shall we, even though I just read that particular card, let's do that. Oh, I love that. Let's do that. So look, nothing sticks together or anything. It just fans out really nicely. Let's pull a card. Oh, not you. Let's go here. And we have mindful. So let's have a look at what mindful message is in here. Here we go. The best way to capture moments is to pay attention. This is how we cultivate mindfulness. Nourish, focus, and authentic are the key words on there. And you see how there's no keywords on the actual cards themselves? A lot of oracle decks do have it. They have like the name of the card, right? The main theme of the card, and then they've got a few keywords. This one doesn't. So it actually makes the images a little bit more clear. And if you are someone that does actually, if you're very intuitive in your readings and you really grab and hold of the energy from the card and the symbolism, it's like just the one word just gives you that little kickstart, and then you don't need anything else, right? So that can be, quite helpful for some of you. For others of you, you may need to consult the guidebook a little bit more often, but I have a feeling that it'll come to you really quite easily. So, nourish, focus, and authentic. Practice the art of mindfulness daily. Our thoughts tend to race all over the map, sometimes like a rock skipping across the water or a bumblebee feverishly dancing from flower to flower. Coax yourself to be still with your undivided attention as you experience the very moment you are living in. Regretting yesterday's oops moments or worrying about tomorrow's mystery outcome is robbing you of the now. In reality, the now is the only moment that truly counts and that matters most. As you practice this new way of living in the moment, you will become wiser and more connected with your reality. Your life will slow down and you will have more time to fill it with the quality things you love to do. Intention. Live consciously in the moment. Slow down and take notice. Make changes to what you must and accept what is here to stay. So there you go. Always important to be present, right? Anyway, so that is the Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle. Like I said, I think it's been around for a while, but it is new to me, so I'm going to very much enjoy using this in my next moon readings. So watch for it. So I thank you guys for watching. Let me know, do you have this deck? Do you work with it? Do you like it? What do you like? What do you not like? All of that kind of stuff. Or even if you don't have it, what did you think of it? Right? So it's very pretty, very ethereal, a little bit of magical, and I do quite love the energy coming off it already. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.